Welcome everyone. Today I have a new character preparation guide for Lighter, the 1.3 new stunning character that is fire element. So in this video, we'll have a look at the resources needed for Lighter and also his signature weapon, which is going to be the Blazing Laurel. We'll also go through a number of different team compositions for Lighter and also its future 1.4 characters. And due to popular requests, we'll also look into the variety of different paths that Lighter can go into with different team counts. So coming over to the first part of preparation guide for the characters. Now at this stage of the game, I think most of us can get the characters to level 50, level 60, and in order to do that, we need to prepare resource, right? So as a short summary, you can see the resource needed for each stage for those characters on the Excel. And this Excel contains all the characters that is available in the game for the limited banner characters. And just to make things a little easier, I have provided additional summary over here as a full summary if you want to max level this character. Now do keep in mind the additional Danny cost is only when you level the character to level 12, and not all of us will get all the skills to level 12. So you might not need to prepare this much Danny and also this much advanced elemental chips. But for the case of preparing the essential materials and also the talent materials, those are the ones you needed. So here's a short summary for Lighter of the items you need. And just a reminder guys, you do need the higher dimensional crescent over here for the purple talent materials, and also for the weekly ones, you're looking for the Scarlet Engine. I do believe all of the Sons of Caledon do want Scarlet Engine, and this is also the case for Lighter. Now as for Lighter's signature weapon, we'll be looking at the Blazing Laurel. This particular item will require about 400,000 Dannies and also those listed materials to max level this item to level 60 should you want to prepare for his limited mana weapon as well for Lighter as you summon for him on the second banner for patch 1.3. Now coming over to a second part of the notes. As you guys can see in the summary over here, there are a number of fractions that can go well with Lighter. So coming over to the fandom, you can see Lighter is coming from the Sons of Caledon, and Lighter can go well with section 6 characters because those characters tend to have multiple elements and also synergies. Now if you haven't seen those characters, we do have a video to cover Harris Massa and also Minagbi, and make sure you see the links below for those characters and also the details. Now the fire stunning character Lighter can boost both of the ice elemental damage and also the penetration, and also the fire elemental damage and also penetration. So keeping this in mind, we'll be looking at multiple team compositions for Lighter. We're also looking to Lighter with some of the free-to-play standard banner S rank and also A rank characters like Soldier 11 and also Collider and also Ben. Now right away, one of the first team compositions that came to mind is going to be the team that was showcased in the live stream for 1.3. Ellen, Lycan and also Lighter. Having two stunning characters on the team will enable you to have much quicker staggering, and this also means that Lighter, as the character that can quick swap into the battle and also dish a lot of stunning and also a lot of deaths, together with lower enemies' resistance to both ice and also fire, this works greatly with Ellen. So Lighter acts both as a damaging support and also a secondary stunner, while Lycan and also Ellen can stay on the field and also dealing a lot of stunning, enable you to do even higher damage. Now for the case that you do not have Lycan, you can of course use Lighter, Sokaku and also Ellen, and this can work wonderfully well as Sokaku will boost the team's damage. Now alternatively, you can go with Soldier 11, Collider and also Lighter. Notice how this is actually very similar to the Ellen and also Lycan. Here we're going with the 5 team compositions. Having Lighter to have dual element enhancement means that you can swap in and also out of both of those elemental characters. And in the future, if we do get a stronger fire or ice attacker, this can work wonderfully well. Now for the case of a free-to-play team with Soldier 11, you can go with Soldier 11, Ben and also Lighter. Having additional shielding characters on the team will greatly enhance your survivability in the tower content, and also Ben can provide the team with additional critical chance, which will enhance your damage. Now that we had a look at Lighter with some of the attacker and also stunning comps, Lighter can work wonderfully well with Sons of Caledon characters. So going with Lighter, Bernice and also Caesar, or Lighter, Bernice, all go with Lucy, that can work as well. And finally, even if you want to make Lighter a carry character to deal the highest damage, you can go with Caesar, Lighter and also Lucy. This can also work. So Lighter fits very well with existing elemental characters on his own faction. Now finally, some of the highlights for Lighter is that he can work with future characters in patch 1.4. Again guys, if you haven't seen the highlights for those characters were officially revealed. So Hero Master is going to be an electric attacker, and any attackers want a stunning character. Now it is not ideal to go with lighter and also electric attacker because he doesn't enhance the damage of electric damage. But nevertheless, he can be a quick swap stunning characters or secondary stunning characters. And we can go with Qingyi and also Hero Master together with lighter for additional stun to enhance your damage. Now one of the big highlights for lighter is that he can go well with Manabi. Manabi is set to deal both ice and also fire damage, which is perfect for lighter, right? Lighter will enhance your ice and also fire damage. So in this sense, you can double dip on Manabi and also lighter, and having those two characters one of the best two buddies at the current meta of the game. And that, of course guys, that is to be confirmed in patch 1.4, but among the community, the high speculation with Manabi with double element means that she can work well with both ice and also fire team compositions. And it is very recommended guys, once we watch patch 1.4, we can then see the feasibility and also the perfect team combinations for lighter and also Manabi. Now again guys, I haven't listed all the teams for Manabi and also Hero Master over here because we have mentioned in this previous video. So make sure you check this video out as we go into those 1.4 characters in more details. Now coming over to the final part with lightest team compositions with a pet selection. This is a popular request among our viewers, so let's have a look. So over here we'll be looking at S-rank pets over here. Because there's limited resource, I don't really want to recommend you guys to invest into A-rank pets unless you really like them. So right off the bat guys, having ice damage with Shark Pool and also fire damage with Rocket Pool will work well with lighter, because he will lower the enemy's resistance to those two elements. After that, one of the top pet on my tier list is gonna be Reasonable. This pet does added damage, but that's not the highlight. This pet will suck enemies in and allows to group them together to deal tons of damage. So having this pet means you can crowd control enemies, enable any team to speed farm any of the content. So it's very valuable to go with Reasonable in any team comp. And finally guys, should you want to try lighter with Red Mockers, you can still do so. I do believe this pet can still work, but it is a little, I guess, a little unique and also niche compared to the other three pets that is highlighted over here, and hence the order of the pets. And of course guys, we're expecting some new pets for patch 1.4. So stay tuned for those additional pets, and maybe we'll be saving a lot of pet summons for those new pets should that work well with lighter and also with Manabi to come. Now hopefully you guys found this guide video helpful. As always guys, I'm listening to your advices and also your recommendations to enhance our tier list and also our character preparation guide. We now have a summarized version over here at the bottom of the Excel, and also we're looking into a variety of team comps and also together with new pets that can be used for those characters. Let me know in the comments below guys, would you be summoning for lighter, and which team would you be running lighter for? And which of the 1.4 characters would you go with lighter? And I'm sure most of us will say Manabi. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm planning to go with lighter on patch 1.3 and then save up for Manabi on patch 1.4. This can be a little ambitious because I might not have enough free-to-play currencies, but let's see how it goes. I'll update you guys once we have lighter banner and once I go into the summoning for lighter, and oh, best of luck. I don't want to lose it as a 50-50.